All keep hands on your lap, close your eyes and get ready for the prayer. Still 3 minutes are there. All join faster. Very few students have joined. All have to be punctual so that we can start the class on time. Good afternoon, Nimrat. Good afternoon. You can on your video. Some have not on the video. All can on the video so that I'm able to see you whether you are ready with your class or not. Most of you have not on the video, beta. Keep it on so that I can see your beautiful faces. All keep hands on the lap. Get ready for the prayer. I want every child to sit in a prayerful posture. Rhythm, good afternoon, beta. Good afternoon. Keep hands on your lap. Get ready, Sukanya. Keep hands on the lap, bache. Don't keep on your face. Your face is beautiful. We can see your face. Just 1 minute left for the class. Join faster so that we can start the class on time. All get ready for the prayer. Dear God, we praise and thank you for this beautiful day. Keep us safe from all harm and danger. Protect us so that whatever problem we are facing nowadays, we are relieved from that. Dear God, we need your blessings. Keep us safe from all harm and danger. Now all will start the universal prayer. Our Father in heaven, holy be your name. Your kingdom comes. Your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread. Forgive us our sins as we forgive those who sin against us. Do not bring us to the test, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Now, my dear students, good afternoon to you all. Now, today we'll start with the next topic as we have started with the chapter measurement and motion. I will share my screen with you. Just 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Evika Besson, unmute yourself. Evika, unmute yourself, beta. Okay, fine. Okay. Advita, unmute yourself. Nobody will raise
Yes,
their
ma'am.
hand. I know which girl did not get
Good
chance.
afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, beta. Evika, Advita, very good. Okay. Let me see which girl did not get chance in the previous class. I will try my best to give her the chance. Okay. Akshara, unmute yourself. Unmute yourself, Akshara.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Keep in mind your name whom I am unmuting, okay? Anureet, unmute
Yes.
yourself. Anureet, unmute yourself, beta.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. 1 minute. Ashwina, unmute yourself. I have given you permission. Okay. But I cannot give chance to all, so nobody will raise their hand. I'm trying my best to give chance to all the girls. Okay. So with A alphabet, I have unmuted so many girls. So what we will do
Yes,
now
ma'am.
is the first participant, say your name now. First
Ma'am,
part,
Gayatri.
the first
Ma'am,
part.
Anureet Kaur.
Okay, wait now. Just 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Okay, Anureet, listen to me now. Are you able to see the screen
Yes, ma'am.
I have shared? Okay, fine.
Yes, ma'am.
So we are starting with the topic length measuring devices. In the previous class, I have shown you the scale, the small scale and the long scale.
Yes,
Fine.
ma'am.
So we will study about what is the role of these scales and what role it plays in our life when we're talking about meter scale, what type of shape it is having and what role it plays. If you're talking about measuring tape, what role it is playing and how we can bend it or we cannot bend it, that we will study here. Fine. Okay, Anurit, start with the first one.
Okay, ma'am.
Start, beta. Start, bache. You're able to see the screen, no? On the screen, it is.
Length measuring devices. The various type of devices which are commonly used for measuring length are meter scale and measuring tape.
Yes.
A meter scale is made of metal and cannot be bent.
Hmm.
The rulers are made of plastic, wood, or metal and also cannot be bent. The
Okay, but
measuring
stop till
tape
here.
is,
Stop till here,
however,
Anurit.
made of flexible material which can bend easily around the object which has to be measured.
Okay, stop till here now. So we are studying about two devices. One is meter scale, another one is measuring tape. So meter scale, they are saying it is made of metal and we cannot bend it. Whereas the rulers which we are using, which you are keeping in your pencil box also, it is made of plastic. It can be made of wood also, it can be made of metal also. But we cannot bend these rulers. We cannot bend the meter scale, we cannot bend the rulers. So the measuring tape which we are using, you know, when we what like a cloth we have to measure, you have seen a simple tape which you are having at home also. That is flexible and we can bend it very easily if you have to measure something. Okay, fine. After Anurit, who is the next participant?
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, Avika was the first participant. So, ma'am, she is muted.
Okay, Avika is muted. Maybe she has pressed that mute button. Na? So Advita, you start now the
Yes,
next one. Next one you start. Then I will call the other names.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. I am giving permission to Avika to unmute herself. Advita, you start the next topic which is given on the screen. Okay, Avika is not unmuted. Okay, fine. Say, bache. Advita, start.
Okay, ma'am. If the object is straight, we can use either a meter scale or a measuring tape to measure its length.
Yes.
For example, the length of a table can be measured by using a meter scale or a measuring tape. A
Yes.
cloth seller uses a meter rod for measuring cloth.
Yes. Cloth, not cloth, bache. Cloth. CLOTH is cloth,
Ma'am.
not cloth.
Okay,
Okay,
ma'am.
fine. So they are saying if the object is straight, we can measure with the help of meter scale or measuring tape. Like if the table is there, we'll measure with the help of a meter scale or measuring tape we can use. And mostly the cloth which we are buying from the market, they are using meter rod, which we are seeing that is not able to bend also, because we are able to bend the cloth. Fine. Advita, now Avika,
Yes, ma'am.
say the second point which is given here.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, bache.
If the object is round, then we use a measuring tape to measure for making measurement of length. For example, A. The grid of a tree
Girth.
can be measured.
The word is girth, bache. Girth is girth.
The girth of a tree can be measured only by using a measuring tape because measuring tape can be bent around the tree. B. The tailor also measures our chest and waist by using a measuring tape.
Yes, good. Okay, 1 minute. Now, she said, if the object is round, we can use measuring tape because we have to measure the length. Now, the girth of the tree is like the center part, like with our waist is there. Same way, the trees are also having the part which is called girth, and that is the center part. And we can measure only by using a measuring tape. Why? Because measuring tape can be bent. Understood? Sometimes, you know, when some plants are very soft also, like climber plants, creeper plants. The second one, they have given the example of a tailor. Tailor can measure our chest and waist. When we want to measure, go for a, like we want to, our dress to be made. So tailor uses that measuring tape. So at any direction, it can be folded. Fine. So I will go with the next now. Next screen I'll share. Okay. Avika got the turn. Advita got the turn. Third one is, I think. Okay, now next participant, please say your name.
Ma'am, Ashwina Rana.
Ashwina, are you able to see the screen which
Yes,
I have
ma'am.
shared?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, bache. Now what you will do is read the topic which is given there on the screen.
Precautions to be taken while using a scale.
Now whatever scale you are having, whether it's a 15 centimeter or 30, various precautions are needed, because when I have shown you scale in the previous class, I told all the girls both the edges should be proper and we have to start from zero. So certain precautions to be taken. This is a question which is given in your book also. You have to write the answer for that. So I will send you the question and answer. Before that, we will study what precautions to be taken while using a scale. Okay, read beta, read the first sentence and then you stop. Okay.
The
These are
precautions to be
precautions.
taken while using a meter scale or to measure length are
as
as
follows.
follows.
Yes. Say beta,
The
first
scale
sentence.
should be placed to the side of the object being measured.
Yes.
It should also be in touch with the object being measured.
Measured. Now what is the meaning? The scale should be placed to the side of the object. Means the corner, the first point should be in the starting from where we have to measure. And then we have to touch the particular object to whom we have to measure, so that the particular measurement will come. We should not keep it very far. Okay, fine, beta. After Ashwina, who is the next one? Next participant whom I have unmuted. All got the chance? Okay, fine. Let me see. Okay. Bani Kaur, unmute yourself. Bani Kaur. Unmute yourself, bache. Say yes, ma'am, Bani. You have unmuted yourself, Bani. Say yes, ma'am. Okay. Say the second point. Now listen. Sahib Preet and Simran Preet. Simar Preet, you unmute yourself, both the sisters. Sahib Preet and Simar Preet. Unmute yourself, beta.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. And Gunika Valoria, unmute yourself. Unmute Gunika. I'm giving you permission to unmute yourself. Hina Singh, unmute yourself. Hina Singh. I
Yes,
will
ma'am.
unmute 4-5 students so that Hargun also you unmute. I have given you permission. Hargun, unmute beta. Okay, fine. Now Bani, you start with the second point. Start with the second point, bache. Your voice is not coming to me, Bani, bache. Your voice is not coming. Speak out again now. Red becomes wrong. Now what they are saying is, when we are reading from the scale, eye has to be placed vertically from where we have to mark. If we will not, Guneet, sit properly, bache, sit properly. So then that time the reading will come wrong and we will not able to measure what we are measuring. Okay, fine, Bani. After Bani, who is the next participant?
Ma'am Hargun.
Argun, read the third point, bache.
If the scale has a damaged zero mark or broken left end, measure the length of an object starting from 1 centimeter mark of scale and then subtract 1 centimeter from the reading taking at the right end to
Taken.
get the actually length of
Actual length of
object.
objects. Now what it means if the scale has a damaged zero mark, that means we are starting from zero. If it is broken or it is damaged, then we can start from the next number thinking that it is zero. Then only we can get the exact measurement. Radhika, what is happening, beta? You are going here and there. Sit properly in one place. Okay, fine. Next participant, unmute yourself. Next participant after this. Bani got the chance, Hargun got the chance. After Bani and Hargun, whom is unmuted, beta?
Ma'am Hina.
Hina, bache. Now you tell me, when we are talking about this precautions to be taken while using a scale, can you give me any two precautions in your own words? See the screen and change them in your own language.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, bache, fine, do it. Read the first point, and then you can do it.
Ma'am, the scale, the ruler, that is all. Ma'am, the scale is also known as ruler. That
Yes.
should be placed on the object that we are measuring.
Very good. We have to keep on the object which we are measuring. Very good. And the second, and any other point?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, bache.
If our scale is damaged from the 0 centimeter side, then we can start a scale from 1 centimeter and measure it till the end of the scale.
Yes, very good. Very good. Thank you, Rina. Thank you. Any other girl who is unmuted and did not get a chance? I think so. Every girl got the chance who am unmuted. Now, Sahib Preet and Simar Preet.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, bache. Sahib Preet, you give me any one more point which Hina has not said. Sahib Preet,
Yes, ma'am.
point which Hina has not said. She has said we can keep scale near the object which we have to measure. Then second point she has said vertically we have to keep it so that we can take the reading of the particular object. Then one very important point is there. From where we are starting the measurement from the scale. But just see the third point now. See the third point. Sahib Preet, are you listening to me, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Read the third point. What is given? You read the third point, then I'll explain it again.
If the scale has a damaged zero mark or broken left end.
That means if the scale is having if a scale you are using and it is having from 0, we start, from 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers are there. If 0 part is broken or it is not there, then we can measure the length of a object starting from 1 centimeter. But we have to think that 1 centimeter is 0 and 2 is 1, then 3 is 2, like that way. We have to do the reading with the help of scale. It is very important that scale should have a 0 mark. If 0 mark is not there, then your reading will become wrong. Understood, bache?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Simranpreet.
Yes, ma'am.
Just 1 minute, beta. I will share my next slide now. Now, are you able to see the screen which I have shared now?
No.
It will take
Yes,
time.
ma'am.
Huh.
Yes.
The topic which is given there.
To measure the length of a covered line.
Curved. Curved means it is not straight. What is the meaning of curved, Simranpreet? Curved means which is not straight.
Which is not straight.
Yes. So what is written?
Yes.
Read the one.
Wavy line is known as curved line. We cannot measure the length of a curved line by using a scale directly.
Okay, stop till here, bacha. A wavy line. Wavy means which is not straight. It is zigzag. That is known as curved line. So we cannot use the scale. Scale is straight. We cannot bend the scale. So for curved line, we cannot use the scale. Okay, fine. Just 1 minute. Okay. Pihu Mahajan, unmute yourself. Rohani Verma, unmute yourself. Faster, beta. Rohani Verma, I am saying.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, bache, fine. Are you able to see the screen which I have shared?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, 1 minute. Aradhya, unmute yourself. Aradhya Manotra. I have unmute yourself. I have given you permission, Aradhya. Unmute. Okay. Krishita, I am calling the names. If you will not unmute, permission will not be given. Okay, Krishita. Very good. At once they are doing. And those who are not listening, they're wasting the time. Tejasvi Singh, unmute yourself. Tejasvi Singh, unmute yourself, beta. You're not listening. Ganika Chaudhary, Ganika, Ganika Chaudhary. Unmute yourself. These girls are not unmuting. I'm giving them permission to do.
Super.
Kashvi Singh, unmute yourself. So many girls I'm giving the permission, they are not doing. Okay. The first
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, bache. Now wait a second. The first participant whom I have unmuted. Who is the first participant whom I have unmuted?
Pihu.
Ma'am, Suhani.
Okay. Who I have unmuted, and the another one is Suhani.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Ruhani Verma, na?
Please not cut the thread at a point.
मैम ये सिस्टम मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है इसमें कुछ नहीं कर पाते
बच्चे your voice is coming, you are speaking uselessly, your voice is coming, beta. Disturbance should not be there. Okay, Pihu, start from here. With the length of curved line. Pihu, I told Pihu is not reading.
Ma'am, I read.
Now after Pihu is the second participant. Next participant.
Ma'am, I.
Say your name now. How I'll come to know who is that I.
I'm Kashvi Singh.
Okay, Kashvi, you read. Then I will ask the other participant to read.
Okay, ma'am. The length of a curved line can be measured by using a thread and a scale.
So that means curved line we cannot measure with scale. With whom we can measure? By using a thread and a scale. Thread will be turned in different directions, na? Then only we can measure.
Yes, ma'am.
Read the first point.
Okay, ma'am. We take a piece of thread and put a knot near its one end. This knot will act as a starting point for measuring the length of the curved line.
Okay, now what they are saying, if you are taking a thread, we can from the starting point, we can put the knot. So that when we'll put in the starting and then we can go further. And then that knot we can keep in front of the scale and see how long measurement we were measuring of the curved line. Then it is possible. Okay, next participant. Who is the other participant?
Thank you, ma'am.
Ruhani.
Rohani Verma. Okay. Say the second point.
Place the knot of the thread at the point A on the left end of the covered line with the help
Curved
of
line,
thumb
bache.
or
Rohani, it is not covered. Curved. Curved means
curved line.
zigzag. Ah,
Okay, ma'am. Curved line with the help of thumb or forefinger.
yes.
Hold the thread a little distance away from the knot and keep it along the curved line with the help of the right thumb and forefinger.
Okay, now what they are saying, first we have to put the knot, then we have to measure the curved line. Then what we will do, we have to place the knot of the thread from where the curved line is starting. That will mark it as A. That will be on the left side. And with the help of thumb and our other four fingers, then we will measure the proper curved line. Then we will hold the thread a little distance away from the knot and keep it along the curved line with the help of a right thumb, so that from left to right, wherever the curved line is there, we can measure it very easily. Purvi, how you are sitting, bache? You are studying or doing the actions? All have to be smart, not very lazy. Okay, Radhika Sharma, unmute yourself. Radhika Sharma. Krichita also have unmuted. She was unmuted. Now she has muted herself. Radhika, unmute yourself.
Ma'am, can I mute myself?
Okay, bache. Okay, mute yourself. Krishita, unmute yourself. Not listening. I don't know what. Okay, Krishita is unmuted. Yes, Krishita. Say yes or no, beta. Okay, Parnika, unmute yourself. Who has unmuted?
Yes, ma'am.
yourself? I gave permission to Krishita. Krishita, are you unmuted? No. Okay, Parnika.
Yes, ma'am.
Bacha, can you tell me the meaning of this question which I have shared on my screen to measure how we can measure the length of a curved line? First, tell me what is the meaning of curved line?
Ma'am, in S shaped.
Yes. And what we call it? Maybe wavy line, not a straight
Wavy
line.
line.
Yes. So with whom we can measure it? With whom we can measure it? See the screen, bache. It is given their curved line. The length of a curved line can be measured by using a... Parnika, are you able to see the screen? Parnika, are you there? Have you muted yourself? What is the reason? Okay. Samvedna, unmute yourself. Samvedna, unmute yourself. What happened to Parnika?
Yes, ma'am.
1 minute, Samvedna. Just a second. Parnika, why you have muted yourself, beta? Unmute yourself. Yes. Why?
Ma'am, by mistake was.
Okay. So I am saying the length of the curved line can be measured by which particular thing we can use?
Ma'am, thread and scale.
Yes, thread and scale. Can you tell me why we have to use thread and a scale also? Are you having the reason? That means thread means the line is not straight curved. So thread can be going in any direction, na? Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
So with thread, the curved line will, and then that thread, what measurement will come, we can keep in front of the scale and we can get the measurement of the curved line. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So Vedna, are you?
Ma'am.
Can you tell me for measuring the curved line, what is the first step? See the first step on the screen? It is easily given here on the screen. See that, read that, and tell me the meaning.
Take We take a piece of thread and put a knot near its one end.
Yes, what
This
it means?
knot will act as a starting point for instructing the length of curved line.
Yes, can you tell me the meaning of this sentence, bache? Meaning is more.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, the meaning of this, we first, if we want to measure the curved line, first
Yes.
we have to place a knot in the first one end,
Yes.
because the knot will play an important act on the curved line because thread moves in any direction.
Very good, very good. Nicely explained. That means you have understood the topic which I have explained in the class. Good, very good, Samvedna. Very good. Good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, Navanya, 1 minute. Navanya, unmute yourself. Navanya. 1 minute. I give permission to Navanya. 600 is also becoming.
Yes,
late. Okay, Navanya. Faster you have to do. Just a click is there, beta. Okay. Can you tell me? So Vedna has told us that we will tie a knot first in the thread and then we are able to measure. Now, can you tell me what is the other second point for measuring
Hold
the curved line?
Hold the thread a little distance
Second
away
point,
from the
bacha.
knot and
Second point, beta. You are reading the third point. I am saying second point, bache.
place the knot of the thread at a point A on the left end of the curved line with the help of the thumb and the forefinger.
Yes. That means what we have to do. Can you tell me the meaning of this sentence?
Ma'am, it means that we have to place a knot on the thread on a point A on the left side of the end of the curved line
Yes.
with the help of our thumb and the
Other
finger.
fingers. Very good. Very nice. Thank you, bete. Thank you very much. Okay, Jessica Kaur, unmute yourself. Jessica. Okay. Javish. Javish, unmute yourself, beta. Some students are becoming cranky. Who has unmuted herself? Some disturbance is coming. Okay. Jessica, Javish, no one is unmuting herself.
Ma'am, I have unmute myself.
Who is that one, bache? Say your name.
Ma'am,
Huh?
Ma'am, Jivesh.
Javish. Okay, beta. Okay, fine. Thank you very much. So, did you understand about what I have told you about this curved line, beta? Did you understand about the curved line? Javish, I'm asking the question, bache. Did you understood about the curved line? Okay, I'm stop sharing my screen now. I'll come to all the students. Okay. I'm giving permission to all to unmute. Did you understand the topic? All of you understood the topic which I have
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
proper scale of
Yes,
proper use of scale.
Yes,
Right?
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes,
No, she.
Thank you, beta.
मेरा
Yes,
एक
ma'am.
काम करेगा
Yes,
Don't get chance to
करेगा
in the next class. Okay, bye.
Yes,
Bye,
Bye,
everyone.
ma'am.
Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank you all.
Bye, ma'am.